Hi, everybody. It's Craig from Picks and Parlays, and we're back with another MLB Rapid Fire Betting Pick Show. It's Wednesday, the 17th of April. Where has the month gone? NBA postseason started now. Of course, we're past March Madness and Major League Baseball into the things. But we're going to get right to it today. We're going to start it off with our friend Sniper Wes. And, this is the time of year, Wes, when we look at teams, and these are two teams that I think it's kind of surprising. I thought the Rays would be better. I thought the Angels would be worse. So when we see this, Angels, Rays minus 125, I think we're getting a little extra value here since the Rays have kind of struggled here. What do you like in this matchup?
Well, so as you prefaced, both of these teams are kind of running the mill right now. So, the Angels are 8-8, the Rays are 9-8. But I will say Tampa, they're just a very consistent team throughout the years, right? With Kevin Cash, they just always seem to be a pretty good baseball team. They took 2 of 3 against the Giants. They took 2 of 3 versus the Angels back in SoCal. They took 2 of 3 also versus Colorado. So this team just racks up wins. The Angels are the opposite. They lost 2 of 3 to Boston at home, 2 of 3 to Boston in Boston, and lost 2 of 3 to Tampa at home. So sooner or later, I just think the Angels, they're going to turn into what the Angels are every single year. They are the model of inconsistency, as the Rays are a model of consistency. And I like the Rays here tomorrow afternoon over the Angels.
Yeah, I think that, when you look at the Rays are consistently, the payroll is always low and they continually get it done. The opposite can be said for the Angels. High payroll, like they just don't produce. All right, so we got a new player when it comes to one of our handicappers. Jackie Mack is with us today, and she's going to be giving out a play here in the Reds and Mariners game, I believe. Right, Jackie?
Yes.
All right, so we got the Mariners here, minus 130, total 7.5. What do you like on the side in this one?
Well, I like Seattle, and I'll tell you why. This game features 2 young pitchers, Abbott and Bryce Miller. Both had decent seasons last year, but this year, they've settled in. They've had some good starts. But Miller has the edge in this one. He has the slightly better ERA of 1.96, and he's pitched deep actually in his 3 games, so that's good for Seattle. Now, Seattle as a team, they've been struggling to get some wins. They just got one the other day, and I think with Miller on the mound here, they're going to do it because, they have dominated Cincinnati. They are 9-2 against this team at home. So Cincinnati doesn't do well when they go there. So I'm expecting Seattle to rack up another win here, and I would take them on the money line.
There you have it. She's betting against my Reds. Be at your own peril. But the Reds haven't been great on the road for the last few years. I mean, they have such a young team, kind of expected. All right, so I'm just going to have one play for you, and then we'll go back with the other 2. We'll have 2 more totals for you. When you look at the Cubs and the D-backs, this is one of those matchups. The Cubs, the D-backs are slight favorite, minus 120, a total of 9.5. This is a D-backs team that doesn't score runs. And I just think that's a tough recipe for me to lay minus 120, even at home. I know it's a slight favorite. I'm taking the Cubs here. I think 2 average pitchers. I think the better offense is going to win, and I think the better offense is the Cubs, and you're giving it to me at even money, so I'm going to take it. All right, now, before I move back to Jackie and she talks about a total for both of these guys, don't forget, use that, go to any of the handicappers on the page, NBA season passes, all NBA plays through the NBA finals. That's all the way. If they go to Game 7, June 27th, $279. So most guys are giving out, or ladies, as Jackie is, you're giving out, 30, 40 plays. So you're getting this for less than probably $10, $12 a play, maybe even less for some of the guys. So make sure you check that out. NBA postseason pass, $279 all the way through the NBA finals. Every NBA play any expert gives out. And that's not just us 3, any of the cappers. All right, so we're going back to Jackie here, and we've got a total for you in the Giants-Marlins game. What do you like here, Jackie?
Well, this game features 2 pitchers, Puck and Wynn, who used to be relievers, and now they're pitching in a starting position, and they've struggled. Both together in their first 3 games this season have combined 20-plus earned runs, a ton of walks. They both have ERAs, between 5 and 6. Puck has actually been worse at home than on the road. So I'm expecting this game to go over. Miami's actually an over team at home. They're 8-3 this season to the over when they're at home. And the Giants, they're 9-2 to the over. So this is the kind of game I think you're going to see both teams get some hits off these bad pitchers. And I think Miami's hungry to get another win, to get more, runs. So we're looking at an over here, 8.5. I think it's an easy over.
There you go. Over 8.5 for Jackie. I apologize. I'm on the ones and twos, as they say, and trying to run the show as well. So I'm not the greatest. Lenny's got something else going on. So I said, I'll pitch in. I'll be able to do it. And as you see, why we need Lenny. All right. So we finish it up here. Sniper West has what you need in the Guardians Red Sox game for your total. What do you like here, Wes?
Well, so I guess this total is actually at 9. I saw 9.5 earlier. I think it may have came down a half run, but I don't care. I like the over anyway. So, when odds makers, when they set totals this high, because 8.5 is typically these days,
Yep.
especially with the DH in the National League also. So you have the universal DH, but you get a 9.5 total, and it's because odds makers think the starters are going to get lit up, which I think is going to happen here. We get Lively versus Houck here, and Ben Lively is actually not pitched at all in Major League Baseball in a long time. It's actually, I think I saw 6 years. It's been like a long time. So that's an eternity for an MLB pitcher. And I think Boston probably gets to him. So I was kind of looking at this, the game tonight, because we're recording this on Tuesday, a day before the game. And the Red Sox just came back. They were down 5-1, and they just came back and tied the game. I think it's 5-5 or 6-6 right now live as we speak. So Boston's bats are obviously heating up. Houck, on the other hand, he has a career ERA over 5 despite some good numbers this year already. So I think he gets got to, so to speak. And I like the over in what they call the land, just north of Craig in Cincinnati tomorrow. I like the over. I like the over tomorrow.
All right, there you have it, over. So don't forget, go to any of your favorite cappers, 279 all the way through the NBA Finals. And let's do a quick recap. I'll see if I can do this rundown. This is not easy doing this as I'm trying to talk, but I'll see if I can get it. Wes likes the money line on the Tampa Bay Rays. He also likes the over in the Cleveland-Boston game. I like the Cubs. We're doing it in a little different order. I apologize. I don't have these in the exact order. I like the Cubs plus 100. And Jackie, she likes a Mariners against my Reds minus 130. And she also likes the over in the Giants Marlins. So there's your 5 free picks. We went a little over. I was trying to do it in 5-6 minutes, but hey, blame Lenny for this one because Lenny's not available. So there you have it. There's your 5 free plays for Wednesday. Don't forget, get in on our best bets every day. Go over and pick out your favorite expert at Picks Parlays.net and start winning today. Good luck.